Hi Leo, it's me, Renee Michelle. Welcome to my channel, Chronicles of a Hoodoo Spiritualist. This is your weekly reading for January 7th through January. Watch the date. What happened on January 7th? February 7th, 2016 to February 13th, 2016. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We're happy to have you. Welcome to the club. And also, if you want to get in contact with me about information as far as a private reading, as far as my blog to learn more about me, also, which is on Tumblr, and also you can follow me on Twitter at Hoodoo Michelle. Easy, right? Yeah. Okay. Also, the Spiritual Awareness Series. The new installments this week is Jealousy. Wow, that is necessary. Jealousy and circles. What circles? You go see. Ask me what circles is. Go see what circles is. It's very interesting. I am excited about the series. In my private readings, I get a lot of people who have looked at it and said, wow. You know what I'm saying? And is applying it to their daily lives. Yeah? Okay. Okay, Leo, this is your reading for February 7th through February 13th of 2016. I'm going to show y'all something cool, right? Look. That has a lampshade on it and everything. Let me see if it helps. You see it? Look. Wow. That's what it's supposed to look like, right? Even still, now you can see the lampshade over there. Isn't that crazy? And then look what it creates. Y'all think I'm playing when I say your spirit stand behind me. Right? Renee! Calm down. just thought of my aunt out of nowhere. Love you. Always. Let's go. Okay, Leo. Ooh, ooh. The Knight of Pentacles. You know I love him. The planner, right? He gonna get you, but he really gonna observe the situation, observe you. And look, he's ready to go. He got it's his cannula, but it's a representation of the coin to show his balance, but he's ready for battle. You know what I'm saying? And then even though he's a knight, he looks like a little bit more mature than everybody else, right? Because the coins seem to have this groundedness that makes everybody thinks they're grown up. Right? So the underlining of the week is you starting out, right? But you're being very cautious, right? Starting out anew in life, starting out anew in everything, and knowing that you need to take your time and assess everything, and assess the situation, and assess what's going on, and grow in yourself, and know yourself first, and understand who you are before you go anywhere. And if you're not thinking that, they're telling you pump the brakes. Okay, this week, because you really need to look at certain things. Oh, honey, you think I'm not putting these videos up for a reason? I'm putting them videos up for a reason, right? So you can start to make assessment in things that you're doing in your life to make your life better, to make you happier, to make you successful, to make you at peace with yourself, at peace with your past, and move forward and enjoy the rest of your time here. Coming into this week, we have two major arcana cards, two that I really like, especially in this deck, right? This steampunk tarot by Barbara Moore. The Empress, the mother of the tarot, right? Pregnant with ideas. Pregnant. Watch it, babies. Y'all like, no. Right? I just noticed that clock. You got all the time in the world. What? You got all the time in the world. Slow down. Think about it. Work through it. Right? Because you have these ideas about what you want to do with your future. And the hand shows you that you can bring it to action. This is a very feminine, loving energy, sexy, beautiful energy. A mother, especially with child, is one of the most sexiest things in the world to people. The most attractive things. And it seems like women in their head, they feel the most unattractive, right? But being a woman that knows, or being a man even, that knows that they have ideas in the works, that they have all these possibilities to grow themselves, and is not afraid and unafraid to take a chance at those ideas and make them work, but take the time to see them through, to work on each idea specifically to grow. You know what I'm saying? And then you have this Rolodex of ideas. You start out one at a time. Started out as like a little baby seed and grow it into a flower. Then you have, you know what I'm saying, a tree and then a forest. But you have to start, right? But by this whole creative energy that you guys have right now, it's about you understanding that so many things and so many things are possible. Right? So many things are possible. And oh, the young lady that's next to her, the Temperance, right? Oh, she's about a balance. Right? She's 1 foot on the earth and 1 foot in the water. She has the water springing, right? And look at the wings. My God. Y'all are ready to spread your wings. And some of you are going to be who you are, or who you really truly are for the first time in your lives. And it makes you feel wonderful. Oh, I wish I had a pair of those wings. Amazing. Own it. Just take the time to do whatever ideas, the ideas to better yourself. Some of you have ideas like, I might go therapy, I might do all of this stuff to better yourself. I might go back to school, I might learn something new. I might, crochet. Crochet is not an old thing. I learned crochet when I was in like the second grade. My grandma taught me crochet. Y'all better stop playing. But anything. You're looking for anything to make you feel whole, to make you feel balanced and secure in yourself, right? But take your time with it. Grow yourself step by step and make these strong possibilities reality. Because if you take the time, you'll get it right. The beginning of the week, working hard at something that you don't care about the money, that you really enjoy doing, right? This is also about being very precise, right? If you're not doing this, but I feel for most of y'all, it's a desire, it's a dream to do something you actually love and enjoy and make money off of it. So much so that you so focused on the making of the coins and the jewels and the diamonds that go into it that you don't notice all of these coins that you are collecting, all this money that you're saving. You want something that you really truly can focus on and enjoy. That's the realization at the beginning of this week. There's also an understanding that it's been a hard road on the love front. The Page of Cups in this particular deck knows that, her heart has been broken, right? She's sad, right? Regardless of male or female, she's sad. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like every relationship she's been in has turned to shit. Right? But if you take this time that they're telling you to take, they're telling you got all the time in the world to grow in yourself, to learn yourself, to know yourself, to be yourself. Right? Because the Page of Cups is like, I have been scorned. I have been hurt, You see her face. It's that, she's so sad about all the love mishaps in her life. Whether few or many, they have been poignant and they have left scars. But the other thing about the Page of Cups, she's always willing and ready to love again. She's a hopeless romantic. She cannot help herself. Because the joy and the bliss that she feels when she meets a new mate and the flirtatiousness and the fun is worth the pain. By the end of the week, there's choices that you can make. And maybe by the end of the week, you're like, well, I don't know which way I want to go first, right? To me, the Two of Swords is about you having choices. Most likely it's two different directions. Most likely it's two different people. Most likely two different jobs, two different something. There's two different directions here. Let's just say directions, right? So you have these two different directions to go. And the blindfold means I don't want to pay attention to that. I don't want to look at that right now. I'm hoping that it'll take care of itself. Divine energy, like God is going to come through and just force me in a direction that I'm supposed to go. But to me, the Two of Swords is about, regardless of whatever, you have to make that choice for yourself because it's a life lesson. So you can't avoid making a choice. You're going to have to make it. So you need to weigh the pros and the cons. You need to decide for yourself, which way do you want to go? Which way better suits you? Which direction do you really want and desire and feel a need to be? The outcome of the week. You see the mood they give me now? Okay. I tell you, it's a mechanical world. It took me a long time to figure out. I thought it was braids on their hair. I had to look. I thought it was a head, but it's a world. He's standing there with the world in his hand, right? And what I call this card, you know I do. The Two of Wands is standing at the doorway. So the outcome of this week is standing at the doorway for a new idea, right? This is what it says on this side. But if you look over here, this is lower than the king that's underlining the knight that's underlining the reading. This is just taking your first step out into the world, right? But look, you're facing in the other direction. You're curious, you understand, but you don't want to make this choice, this decision, because the Two of Wands is also about decisions, and you have to choose a road, you have to choose an avenue, you have to choose a direction. So at the end of the week, you still, let me survey and look around some more. I'm not quite ready yet to really make this choice. You know what I'm saying? I'm still being cautious. All I have to say to that, Leo, is, hey, you got all the time in the world. Till next time, I'm Renee Michelle. Stay blessed. Ashe.